to go to Alaska to film something. And you just look on YouTube and you find a video in Alaska. Well, if you use this computer trick, you can make it look like you're right there. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a demo of what that looks like. Let's see if we plugged in. Okay. Nope, that's just part of it. That's just part of Greenscreening. This was actually my first video making it, so I was not very good at making sure you don't see the screen. That stuff is the screen. Okay, you should not do that in your real video. Oh, I love this part. Make it funny. This video was originally like 2 minutes, but my dad had to cut it down because I only had 15 minutes. Will you be quiet? I think I can see another funny part coming in. Yes, I do. Oh, I love this part. Oh, and this is a fake soundtrack too. The real soundtrack, my aunt didn't know what the heck this was, so she didn't quite know that you're not supposed to talk in the middle of a video. Okay, on to the next thing. Okay, how am I going to get this thing on? Okay, anyway, here's how Greenscreening works. Basically, this is supposed to look like a green screen, all of this. It's all wrinkly. Well, maybe that is a better example. So, have you ever spilled a drop of water on a computer screen? No. Raise your hand if you have. Okay, at least somebody has. So, if you ever have and you've looked into it, you might see little squares making up the screen. Those are called pixels. I'm telling this to you because you're going to need to know a lot about pixels to know what the heck is happening. So these pixels cover the entire screen, and the computer tells the pixels to flash different colors so that it makes up pictures. So my dad spent a lot of time trying to get these pictures on. So all the colors you see on the computer can't really store every single color in its back. So it makes all the colors on the screen out of blue. Here, you can pass this around. It's going to be a little bit complicated. Green. And my personal favorite, red. Now, dang, I think I should have practiced a lot more because I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, back to the pixel part. Here's some pixel pictures in this area. So this is the picture. This is it even more zoomed in. I can't even see the pixels in that one. And here's even more zoomed in. Only people in front can see that, I think. And here's even more zoomed in. And here's even more zoomed in. Giant pixel! Okay. remove the red, green, and blue. There. Okay, so now you have to make a film of yourself in front of the green screen. And then you have to film a background and put those into the computer. Then the computer splits that into 3 videos. Video 1 is you in front of the green screen. Video 2 is the background. Video 3 is... Then it takes all the non-green pixels from video 1 and puts them in video 3. Then it takes the pixels from video 2 and fills them in around here. And that equals that. No more. That. Oh, here it is. That equals end result. If you look really closely, this picture wasn't a very good one, so it's got pixels all over it. But I don't think I have time for that. Okay, anyway, now I'm going to show you a little bit about green screening. Now I'm going to be facing the opposite direction, so it's going to be hard for me to tell what's going on. So you're going to have to face this way. You see, what did you do to the mouse? Okay, so now I've got a whole bunch of, I'm going to do a little bit of green screen. First, I'm going to take a video, put it in here. And this thing seems really short, so to make it easier to see, I'm going to zoom that in. So now I'm going to take the first background I want and put it in. So I'm going to click and hold, put it in. This is way, so that over there is video 1, and this is going to be video 2. So I'm going to put the first thing in video 2. If I can get it aligned in there. Now I'm going to play this video to where I want it to switch to a different background. Oh, right. Sorry. I forgot. I have to click on that. Okay, I want white to change there. Okay, now I want to change to this car over here. Now I'm going to put that to the place I want. Okay, I want that to change to there. And just so you know, in this video I'm trying to make the owl look evil and the type of one to eat a person owl, which is not a type of owl anyway. And I kind of make this one longer because if I align it, it gives that at the end, and I don't want that. Okay, so I put this all together, and it should be showing the backgrounds, but not before I tell the computer to do something. I need to tell it to composite. Composite is the old word for putting 2 videos together. So, I'm good. Dang. I've always had trouble with this part. Okay, I'm going to composite this. Now that I've composited it, it should be together, but one more thing. The computer hasn't been told to ignore the green pixels in video 1. So now I have to tell it to ignore the green pixels and do these steps. So now I have to go here, and I'm going to go to this weird thing. Don't mind that it's called blue screen, that means nothing. So I'm just going to do a few steps and voila! So now I'm going to play it. Maybe I'll grab it. There. Okay, here it goes with playing. Evil owl wants to eat me right now. I said it's going to ignore the green pixels, so there's probably a question a bunch of you guys have. What if you're wearing green? Well, the green screen is then going to think that you are part of the green screen, and it is going to erase the green part of you. Which is why I'm going to show you a few tricks. Wait, no, I don't have to give this video. Goodbye. Okay, so right here, there are two of me, and I have a way of explaining that. My dad took a video of me circling around, and then played it, and then for the background, it played that same video. So that it looks like two me's circling. Really, Dad slightly got it wrong. So in the original thing, he was trying to make 3 of me, but he did 2 and then 1 of me circling alone. So he had to cut that part off. So here I go with it. So I just think this is a background that I would probably not use for very many videos.
Wow, that looks really...
Ha! Goodbye. Oh, look at this. I've got a green ball right there. And the green screen is thinking that the computer is thinking that that's green screen. So it's erasing that part of me. Dad, why didn't you tell me to turn off the audio for that one? Okay, look at this. I shrunk myself right there. So, I put myself on top of my hand, and this is a video of me dying. Kind of. Okay, I do not know how Dad shrunk me down. That's probably when green screening got older, they probably added some special effects. Okay, any questions? Measure.
If you asked it not to do any green pixels, then why was there green lawn?
Oh, that wasn't a green lawn. That was the green screen. You see. Brooke. Until Dad accidentally realized that the tricks could happen. Anyway, thank you. So, go on.
What happened to the green pixels in the computer?
just takes those out, kind of trashes them, puts them in
Why,
space with
and
memory.
if it does that, why is there a green outline around here?
Oh, that's because green screen, most professional green screeners say that the most important thing of a green screen is pins. You have to stretch out the green screen so it has no wrinkles. But if it has wrinkles, it just gives these little green specks. I don't really care about them anyway because I think it looks cool. Tia.
I didn't use a green screen when I did it.
Yeah. Well, how could I get somebody flying? Okay, so one more thing. There's one example that a green screen uses. It can make a car fly. If you take a helicopter, record a video, and then put something in front of the green screen and add the flying background. That makes it look like it's flying. And of course, if you cut out the real soundtrack and put in a new one, you could make it not look like there's any helicopter faking all of it. Okay, Avery.
I appreciate the people because I think green screen is cool and has a lot of details.
Thanks. Ian.
How can you, for the two people circling around, how can you tell which one is the real you?
They were both not really the real me. They were on a screen, so they can't be real.
Yeah.
The real me is standing right here. Emma.
I appreciate your book because it has a lot of detail. It is about something I didn't know that was real, and it's awesome because it has a lot of do that.
Thanks. Measure. Okay. Measure.
So, if your dad can't make you straight, and maybe if you dressed up in a link or somebody's costume, you could actually awake in your bed and find out and awaken your bed, but you're only on your pillow, and then go out in a video, and your parents are giant.
I don't know if you can make people bigger.
No,
Unless
no,
you shrink down everybody.
no, you're smaller,
Oh.
and they're normal size.
Yeah, that's
Sounds
possible.
like a good video idea.
A few months ago, I was thinking about actually using that for one of the videos. Tia, again.
Actually, people that actually use green screen.
Well, the people who made old movies used it, but people these days don't use it anymore because there's much more complicated computer tricks. I still like green screening because I could make some funny things. Like if I dressed up as a bat, copied myself a few times, and made myself fly around in the background, that would be weird.
Kestrel, were you wearing your pajamas? Like when you were doing the video?
No, actually, I was actually outside in my clothes on a very, very cold day. I guess. Alana.
There's a lot with shoes because when they film videos, they like to in the green screen.
You know, there's one more thing I forgot to talk about. It's really, really short. Usually when you make a green screening thing, you have to render it. I'll explain that. So you know how when you saw the demo, it was like full screen, but then after you saw me green screening it, it was just small, because that small window was a preview window to see what it looked like. Then you have to render it. Render means it's going to save the entire video. And for movies, it takes a really, really long time to render it, so they don't even wait around for it. They start it at night and then go to sleep, and when they wake up in the morning, they hope it's done. Okay, done.
How long did it take you?
To make what?
Make the, like your whole PLP.
The entire PLP? Well, it's different if you want to know the time it took to make all the videos in the past that I put here. So the whole entire thing probably took me maybe a month and a half. Kevin B.
It looks on that like when you made your cell part of your body invisible with that green ball thing. Do they use it on the Harry Potter's invisibility cloak?
I think they actually might just have somebody make this giant green cloak and just use that. Because anything that's green will be erased on a green screen. Never.
Why did you have a green ball?
Because when I was a baby, I had a ball house, and now Mom just threw a whole bunch of balls free. So they just happen to be lying around the yard collecting dust. Ow.
Kestrel, what inspired you to learn more about this topic?
Well, when I learned about green screening, I just thought it was a really cool topic, so I decided to do it for my PLP.